Introduction to the Eastern Philosophy of Letting Go. The philosophy of letting go has deep roots in Eastern traditions, spanning Buddhist teachings, Taoist beliefs, and Confucian wisdom. At its core, letting go promotes non-attachment to material goods, societal status, and worldly desires, instead encouraging inner peace and acceptance of life's impermanence. In the fast-paced, high-stress modern world, this concept provides an outlet for reducing anxiety, relieving pressures, and discovering calm amidst life's chaos. The world today is often marked by competition, performance, and endless desires for achievement. These goals, while beneficial in some respects, can lead to a state of constant stress, as people tirelessly pursue what they don't yet have. The art of letting go allows individuals to reassess these pursuits and, rather than clinging to possessions or identities, cultivate a sense of lightness and peace within themselves. As such, this way of life not only enriches personal happiness but also nourishes resilience, mental clarity, and an abiding sense of self-worth. The concept of emptiness in Eastern philosophy, life is nothingness in Buddhism. The concept of emptiness, or sunyata, teaches that all things are devoid of inherent existence. This means that everything, from objects to human relationships, is temporary and interconnected, never truly existing in isolation. This realization encourages one to embrace a non-possessive stance toward life, acknowledging that nothing permanently belongs to us and that all experiences, like thoughts and emotions, are transient. Letting go, then, is a way to internalize this reality, shedding attachments that bind us to temporary conditions and finding serenity in the present moment. The Taoist spirit of non-action, Wu Wei, Taoism's principle of Wu Wei, or non-action, advocates living harmoniously with the natural flow of life, rather than exerting force to control outcomes. In our chaotic world, where there is a constant push for results and control, this principle reminds us that sometimes the best course is to allow events to unfold naturally. Practicing this philosophy can lead to clarity and a deep-seated calm, as one learns to focus energy on internal alignment rather than external struggles. With a peaceful state of mind, people can let go of the need to dominate or manipulate and instead experience life with greater acceptance and balance. Letting go can be a path to mental liberation, offering people a way to be content in a world that is never completely stable or within our control. This understanding resonates deeply in Eastern traditions, where the principle of emptiness represents both the fleeting nature of external achievements and the richness of finding purpose within ourselves. Practicing mindfulness as a way to let go the power of presence. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, free from judgment and distraction. Originating in Buddhist traditions, it teaches people to observe their thoughts and feelings without becoming attached to them. By practicing mindfulness, individuals can become aware of their mental and emotional responses and learn to release attachments that arise from daily challenges. This awareness helps to minimize anxiety about the future and regrets about the past, empowering people to experience life with greater clarity and peace. Mindfulness encourages letting go of constant thinking patterns and allows the mind to rest, fostering emotional resilience. Mindfulness techniques for letting go. Techniques such as meditation, Conscious breathing and body scans are invaluable tools in the journey of letting go. In meditation, one learns to focus on the breath and observe thoughts without identifying with them, allowing stress and attachment to dissipate naturally. By consciously tuning into the present moment, individuals can release mental strain and shift their focus away from future anxieties or past disappointments. This can bring about a renewed sense of tranquility, enabling them to view life from a detached perspective and accept its impermanence. Cultivating a life of compassion and detachment. Compassion as a pathway to letting go. Compassion, or karuna in Buddhist thought, is fundamental to the practice of letting go. When we cultivate compassion for others, we learn to let go of judgment and the need to control their actions. Instead, we approach others with empathy and understanding, releasing the tension that comes from unmet expectations. Practicing compassion also extends to ourselves, encouraging forgiveness and acceptance of our own imperfections. This mindset enables us to relinquish self-criticism and any feelings of inadequacy, embracing ourselves as we are without excessive attachment to the ideal self. Detachment without indifference. Detachment in Eastern philosophy is often misunderstood as coldness or indifference. However, true detachment is about freeing oneself from excessive attachment to external outcomes without disconnecting from others. This means finding a balance between caring deeply for people and situations while also understanding that we cannot always control them. This form of non-attached involvement allows individuals to fully engage with life without being overwhelmed by its unpredictability. By releasing the need to impose control, one can cultivate inner peace and develop a healthy, respectful relationship with others and the world. Embracing mindfulness in daily life. Mindfulness, an integral practice in both Buddhist and Zen traditions, is about anchoring oneself to the present moment. In Eastern philosophy, mindfulness isn't merely about quiet contemplation but about fully engaging with each experience as it unfolds. By letting go of distractions about the past and anxieties for the future, mindfulness empowers people to live with clarity, presence, and intention. Techniques for mindful living. To cultivate mindfulness, one begins with small daily practices, such as mindful breathing, mindful eating, or simply being aware of one's surroundings. These practices remind us that even routine activities have beauty and significance. Regular meditation can also deepen mindfulness, providing a quiet space to observe one's thoughts without judgment. By practicing consistently, individuals begin to detach from reactive patterns and instead respond to life's challenges with calm and resilience. Releasing attachment through mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches us to recognize that all feelings and thoughts are temporary. Emotions like fear, anger, or joy appear, stay for a while, and eventually pass. In practicing mindfulness, individuals become more skilled at observing emotions without identifying with them. This detachment from fleeting feelings helps release the urge to cling to experiences or expectations, fostering a lighthearted and peaceful approach to life. Practicing compassion and forgiveness. In Eastern philosophy, letting go is not merely about releasing material or emotional attachments, it's also about adopting an open heart. Compassion and forgiveness are vital practices for those seeking inner peace, allowing individuals to break free from cycles of resentment or blame. Self-compassion. Accepting imperfection. Self-compassion begins with embracing one's own humanity, flaws and all. Eastern teachings encourage practitioners to approach themselves with kindness and to accept that mistakes and failures are natural parts of life. By being gentle with oneself, it becomes easier to let go of self-criticism and perfectionism. The more self-compassion a person practices, the less they need to seek validation from others. naturally promoting a state of internal balance. Forgiving others, releasing emotional baggage. Forgiveness in Eastern philosophy is a powerful tool for unburdening oneself. Holding on to grudges can weigh heavily on the heart, trapping individuals in cycles of negative emotions. When people forgive, they release the emotional attachments that tie them to past hurts. This doesn't mean condoning harmful actions, but rather choosing not to let past events dominate one's inner peace. In this way, forgiveness becomes an act of self-liberation, freeing individuals from resentment and allowing them to move forward with openness and kindness. Together, mindfulness, compassion, and forgiveness create a foundation for living a life free from the need to cling to control, possessions, or past pain. They empower individuals to engage with the world wholeheartedly, yet without fear or attachment, leading to a life rich with inner peace and meaning.